man. Finally, bro. We finally got some Larry Bird content, man. I've been waiting for someone to drop something about Larry Bird, and we got some, man. You know? Let's run this intro real quick and hot straight to it, man. What's good? What's going on, man? It's your boy B, and we back in this mud with another reaction video, man. As you guys see by the title, we have NBA legends explain how crazy good Larry Bird was, man. All I know about Larry Bird is he was a great shooter. He barely jumped on his jump shot. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully this video informed me on a lot more information than that. If you guys enjoyed the video, enjoy the reaction, or if you learned something new, hit that like button, subscribe, turn them notifications on, man. All that good stuff helps out with the channel, of course, man. And let's hop straight into it. Let's get it, man.
If you show me better, you can tell me.
Show me, Betty.
Smooth, Dwight. Great show, guys. And thanks for lunch.
This guy right here
Larry
is the legendary Larry Bird. This is literally the man who swept Michael Jordan twice in the NBA playoffs.
Damn! Mike got swept twice in the playoffs by Larry? Didn't know that.
Sheesh, guys. Now that's something impressive to put on a resume. Anyway, I'll
Swept
admit
Michael Jordan
I
twice.
wasn't watching the NBA in the mid-'80s because, well, I wasn't born yet.
We talking about a swept. We're not talking about, okay, you in the game. We talking about like 0-4 type. That's crazy. I ain't even gonna lie.
But I was curious, very curious, as to how good Larry Bird actually was and what his contemporaries were saying about him when he was dominating the NBA world. Bird's rivalry with Magic Johnson will go down as one of the greatest rivalries in sports history. I mean, these two iconic figures carried the league in the 80s and brought it to newer heights with their classic duels, which included 3 NBA finals. Among all the great players that Magic faced in his career, he said in an ESPN interview that the only player he dreaded going up against was Larry Bird.
Damn.
When I played, Larry Bird was the only one I feared. A lot of black guys always ask me, did Larry Bird really play that good? I said Larry Bird is so good that it's frightening. In fact,
That's crazy.
Magic even shared a crazy story where Bird destroyed him mentally, just to emphasize a point. DJ is coming down with the ball.
Well, we did just watch a video I just posted not too long ago saying Magic didn't really have great defense. So, yeah.
And he passed the ball to Larry in the corner. So as DJ passed it to Larry, my first job was to stop you first, right? Now I got to go out and close Larry Bird up. So as I'm running out to Larry Bird, he's trash talking me. I don't know why you're running out here. Who says that in the middle of a game? He said, I'm gonna wait till you get one step away from me, and I'm gonna shoot it right in your face.
Hold on, wait, what in the disrespect?
So Magic even shared a crazy story where Bird destroyed him mentally, just to emphasize a point. DJ is coming down with the ball, and he passed the ball to Larry in the corner. So as DJ passed it to Larry, my first job was to stop you first, right? Now I gotta go out and close Larry Bird up. So as I'm running out to Larry Bird, he's trash talking me. I don't know why you're running out here. Who says that in the middle of a game? He said, I'm gonna wait till you get one step away from me, and I'm gonna shoot it right in your face. True story. So I got one step away, and he shot it, all net, 3-pointer good. Then he turned to me and said,
He saying this in mid-game is crazy. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro.
you did all that running for nothing. The rivalry between the Celtics and the Lakers highlighted the NBA in the 80s, and amidst their classic encounters, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is also another legend who saw and experienced how great of a player Larry Bird was.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The best guy I played against might have been Larry Bird. People don't appreciate Larry Bird enough. They think he is a chubby white guy, but he would wear us down. The muscle that is in between his ears was the best because he made 3 points, assisted, rebounded, and had steals. He was always in the right place at the right time. He is, without a doubt, one of the best players I've ever played against. Anyway, Dominic Wilkins was also...
Dominic Wilkins,
You're
too.
the guy with the gun.
Hold on, this right here about to be dope, bro.
recognized as one of the formidable rivals of Bird in the 80s. Back in his rookie season, Wilkins told in detail during an interview what went down when he shared the court with Larry Bird.
Dominique Wilkins was pretty raw too back in the time too, wasn't he?
One of the first times I ever played against him, I went out for the opening tip, and I went to shake his hand. He just stood there and looked at me stone-faced, with his hands behind his back. I was like, whoa. Then we were getting ready for the tip, and he says to me, "You don't belong in this league, Holmes." I couldn't believe it, but it happened so fast, I didn't know what to think.
Wow.
Then they had the ball, and I was on him, and he said, "I don't know why they got you guarding me, Holmes. You can't guard me." Then whop, he hit a three. Then he came down again and said, "They made a mistake putting you on me, Holmes." And he took another three.
Larry Bird was trash talking? Damn. And backing it up too.
Same as what happened to Dominic, the legendary high flyer Clyde
Dexter.
Drexler also had an unpleasant experience in his rookie year when Bird welcomed him into the league. I was guarding him my rookie year. He looks at me and he goes, "You can't stop me." I looked at him and I said, "Gosh, boy, you're so confident." He goes, "Confident? You're a rookie. You don't know anything." He proceeded to score like 10 straight points on me. Coach took me out of the game, and he walks by, and he's laughing at me. The legendary tales of Larry Bird's trash talk games have been passed around the NBA circles like a hot potato, and there were some accounts that were just so outrageous that we'd think he was playing God or something because Bird knew exactly what would happen and how. Kevin McHale had been a longtime teammate of Bird, and he witnessed one of these crazy tales unfold. We were playing in Phoenix, and we were way up. We were like 15 up, and we have the worst fourth quarter in history. We were terrible, and Larry's bad. Larry's missing shots, throwing it to the other team, throwing it in the third row.
Damn.
And they come back, and somehow they go up too. So we have an out-of-bounds play. I'm taking it out, and Larry says, "I'm going to bust off the play."
Hold
We're
on,
playing
bro.
in Phoenix, and we were way up. We were like 15 up.
So they were pretty much like, you know what I'm saying, we got this game secure, you know what I'm saying, for the most part.
And we have the worst fourth quarter in history. We were terrible. And Larry's bad. Larry's missing shots, throwing it to the other team, throwing it in the third row, and they come back, and somehow they go up too. So we have an out-of-bounds play. I'm taking it out, and Larry says, "I'm going to bust off the play, and I'm going to shoot a three." We're down two. I'm like, "No, don't do that. Let's shoot a two, please. Go to the hole, try to get fouled. Let's just get into overtime and see if we can't win this game." And Larry says, "Nah, I'm just going to bust a three on them." I'm like, "Oh my God." So he tells the Phoenix bench, tells the coaches, "Yeah, I'm fixing to bust a three on you guys and just go home. I'm tired of this." And he gets the ball, jumps out, busts the play, gets the ball at the slot, shoots the ball. As the ball is in the air, he kind of turns towards the Phoenix bench and yells, "Told you so," and starts running to the locker room. It went in. Anyway, here's another crazy story about Larry Bird's greatness coming directly from Mark Aguirre, which was later revealed by Skip Bayless. According to the undisputed host, he confirmed that Bird can really get into his opponent's heads using his words, and the same fate happened to the Mavericks three-time All-Star, just like in the previous story.
Damn, niggas is throwing hands, hold on.
He confirmed that Bird can really get into his opponent's heads using his words, and the same fate happened to the Mavericks three-time All-Star, just like in the previous stories we just heard. Mark Aguirre used to tell me as a Maverick, "You can't believe what Larry Bird does to me. He just terrorizes me. He trash talks me like nobody's ever trash talked me. He leans into my ear and whispers stuff I can't even repeat to you. And he backs it up. I'm going to do this to you, and he does it." This Mark Aguirre, he's an all-star, the heart and the soul of those Dallas Mavericks. Players during that time had no answer to Larry Bird, even if you're as good of a defender as James Worthy was. In fact, he later revealed in an interview that guarding Bird gave him nightmares, and also said that Michael Jordan was easier to guard than him because Bird was just way too savvy and had a higher basketball IQ compared to the GOAT.
Damn.
I would much rather guard Michael Jordan than Larry Bird, because you have to play the game as a thinker when you're playing Bird. You have to get inside his mind. Larry wasn't quick. He couldn't jump really high, but there were just some sleepless nights.
He playing like Bird giving me that from these clips I'm looking at. He giving me that Dirk Nowitzki type of energy and vibe, man. Dirk Nowitzki, Luka Doncic, like the fade, the up and unders and stuff like that. It's hot basketball,
guys,
like
one of the most famous highlights in Bird's career was when he and Julius Erving literally slugged it out on the court.
Yeah, and look at
Jay hitting Bird
as he's being held from behind.
Damn.
Though Dr. J wasn't
Swole
able to
his
hold
eye
back
up.
his punches at
Damn. Yeah. He was swelling his up. Damn, that's tough. Bird trash talking is wild to me. I wouldn't even never guess he was like out there really trash talking like that, bro. For real, man. He hitting us with the healthy joints too. I ain't even gonna lie.
he actually had a deep and profound respect for Larry as a player and for the contributions he made to the game. In his autobiography, Erving detailed and broke down the things that made Bird great and even admitted that he himself can't stop Bird when he's on a roll. What I noticed right away about Larry, even as a rookie, is that not only he can get a shot and he has an amazing range for a big man, but he will make it too. He may be the best shooter I've ever seen, and he range for a big man, but he will make it too. He may be the best shooter I've ever seen, and he is a smart passer, able to read the ball through inches of daylight, and he will not stop working. And he is a smart passer, able to read the ball.
Y'all think Magic Johnson can pass the ball better than Larry? That can be another vid.
Through inches of daylight, and he will not stop working. Bird and I have an interesting relationship on the court. When I defend him and when the Celtics draft Kevin McHale and move Larry to small forward, that becomes a regular matchup for me. If he puts the ball down on the floor, then I think I have him. I can poke the ball away and maybe get a steal. Larry's game doesn't have any weaknesses, but among his relative strengths, he's least skilled as a dribbler. When he's guarding me, he can't stay with me, but I'll be honest, I can't really stop him either. At that point in my career, he was a better rebounder than I am. But remember, he's 10 years younger. Anyway, just like the Celtic great, Wilt Chamberlain is another legend that changed the game, and even though Wilt played in a different era, he had high regards for Bird because of his strong fundamentals and because he played basketball the right way.
How tall was Larry, bro?
This man also is very...
Hold on, man. How tall is Larry? Yeah, real quick, big shout out to Hoop Reports too for the vid, man. Larry Bird. Larry Bird is 6'9". Yeah, he got some height on. So he was Magic Johnson height, bro.
Very talented. I think he epitomizes what a forward is supposed to do, especially in the game he played because he was technically correct. He was a correct type of basketball player, and most people today don't play the game correctly, and he did. Lastly, here's another take on Larry Bird's greatness coming from the controversial player turned analyst, Charles Barkley. When Sir Charles opens his mouth, whether it's bad or a good take, people listen to what he has to say, and here's his take on Bird and how he's different from other great players. He didn't have the physical ability. Larry would beat you with his will and his mind, but he didn't have the athletic ability that Kobe, Michael, and LeBron and those guys have.
Yeah.
Larry willed himself and his team to win.
He willed himself. His passion IQ was crazy, man. But anyways, man, you guys go, man. NBA legends explain how crazy good Larry Bird was. Wow. I thought they would have Michael Jordan speak on him, but he in thumbnail, man. I like, look, it would be nice. It would have been nice, though. It would have been nice. But anyways, man, because he had him in the beginning. He had Michael Jordan in the beginning, but he was talking for himself, though, right? I think he was. Let me see. Hold on. That's Magic.
Lunch.
The man is. Now that's something impressive to put in the NBA playoffs. Sheesh, guys. Now that's something in the mid-'80s because, well, I wasn't born yet. But I was curious, saying about him with Magic iconic figures.
Yeah, Jordan didn't say much. He ain't get no clips on Jordan. But anyways, you guys go, man. If you guys enjoyed the video, Jordan reaction, you already know what to do, man. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe. Turn the notice on, man. We on the grind to that big 1K, man. 600 on the way. 600 on the way. Don't get it. You getting ahead of yourself, big Valor. My bad. 600 on the way. Y'all make sure y'all check out one of the vids on the screen. If you haven't done so already, it's definitely a banger. I wouldn't miss it if I was you. Catch y'all next vid, man.